morning everyone, hope you're all okay. Right, I'm going to have another attempt at showing you the shaving foam technique that I did a pathetic attempt at yesterday. I do apologise that you couldn't see what I was doing, and then my battery died and then I had to go, and oh my life. I didn't explain anything, did I? But firstly, I want to say that it isn't my idea. That, you know, it's been around for ages as far as I know. I've seen, well, quite a few videos, but the first one I saw was a lady called Eva LeVay Arts, I think it is, and then I saw Nina a little while ago. But I think there's loads and loads and loads and loads of videos out there. A lot of them use food dyes, which that's what I used to start with, but then yesterday I decided to try to see if the printer inks would work, because I'm not going to use them in my printer. I've seen a lot of ladies use the re-inker bottles that you get for your ink pads, but I've never had any of those, so it was just an idea. I thought, oh well, I'll see if they work and we'll have a go. And I didn't explain because you couldn't see what I was doing, and a couple of people have asked me what did I do when I went off cam. I used a scraper. I usually use a ruler, but I couldn't find my ruler, so I just used just something flat just to scrape the foam off, and then your print just appears by magic. It's really good. And I'm sure I'll forget something else. I mean, this is why I don't do a lot of tutorials, because my head's just scrambled and I forget things, and you know, it's just not for me really. But I will try. So I'm sure I'll blunder my way through it again, because this is really nearly empty and I've not got any more. I've just been in the bathroom to see if Mr. Doodle's got any more, but he's only got the gel, and I don't think the gel will work, do you? So, and today I've just got a piece of, I've seen some ladies do it in like a flat pan, or yesterday I used my craft mat, but I thought I would just use a piece of plastic film today. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's nearly empty. Oh dear. I might get things right one day, eh? And the other thing I was asked, what paper do I use? Well, I've used this is just cheap. It's 200 GSM cardstock that I pick up from Poundland, A4 that I pick up from Poundland. I've not used paper yet. Don't think I used paper anyway, but if I did, it would just be cheap printer paper. I don't use anything. I don't know whether any of the other ladies probably use mixed media paper or something like that. I'm not sure, but that's what I've used. It seems all right. So right, and I'm just using it neat today. I'm not mixed any up today. It's lovely. And as well, yesterday, see, I didn't explain anything. I just presumed that people had already seen the technique, and no, of course that's a wrong assumption of me, because not everybody has seen it. So I apologise. Shall we see if we can get some orange today? Ooh, I'm just using a bamboo stick. Used a paintbrush yesterday, and some ladies as well. I think Nina used a stencil over it. I'm not going to bother using stencils. I'm just happy doing this. Oh look, it's pretties. I might get some more of this ink, or go online and see if I can get the different colours. I don't know, can you get different colours of printer ink, or do they just come in the 3 colours? Because no, they're the 3 primary colours, aren't they? Right. And my hands from yesterday. Yes, that's another thing. If you're going to use printer ink, use gloves if you don't like messy hands, because my hands were bright purple yesterday, but they've toned down to blue now. I mean, it doesn't bother me. Sorry, Ginny. But some people, well, sensible people would wear gloves when doing this sort of thing. So you just lightly press it on. Right, so it's like that. And I'm hoping you're going to be able to see. Just let me have a look. Yeah, I think you can see. And you just get your flat thing. And it's magic. Should have done it the other way really, so you could have seen it. Look. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Wow. Right, I'm going to hang that up on my little line. Oh, I loved it. Loved doing this. It's so messy and squidgy and... Whee, it's all squidgy. Wow, look at that. Oh, I'm just going to plop a piece of paper on there. And it just rubs in and it's not sticky. Yes, you're going to get dirty hands if you don't have gloves on. This won't be as pretty, but I don't mind. I'll put a bit more on there. It's just a paler. Still pretty though. Right. Mr. Doodle's at home today. He's got Fridays and Saturdays off at the moment. Well, he's not actually at home at this minute because he's gone to go pick the car up. My stepbrother's just been round. I was going to go downtown with him, but oh no, I'll come and do this instead. Come and have a play. Just trying to think whether there's anything else I'm supposed to be telling you, but I'm sure you'll let me know, won't you? But yeah, certainly go pop across if you've not seen it. Pop across. I'll leave the link to Nina's channel. I mean, Nina always does good tutorials. Don't know whether I've got enough foam on now. But I don't care, I'm having fun. We're having fun, we're having fun. We don't care, we don't care. Look at that, that's so pretty. And when I'm not filming, this is just me. I just sing to myself and I'm just stupid. When you spend most of your life, or most of your day, on your own, and you don't see people, then you've got to have somebody to talk to, haven't you? I mean, it's great, really, because if I ask myself questions, I'm always right. I always give the right answer. Little arguments with myself sometime. Oh my God, that one's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, love it. Love, 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 love. Look at that. That is just so pretty. Ooh, love. Yes. Where were we? Oh yes, talking to ourselves. I'm sure lots of people do it. don't know whether grown-ups do or not. Maybe that's why I don't intend being a grown-up, because I'll be able to talk to myself then. Right, what should we do now? Should we put a bit of blue in? I mean, I've even seen some of these where, I mean, there's some absolutely fantastic ones where people make drawings in it. You know, proper shapes and... I just like this. It's pretty. Can still see. Can you still see? Yeah, I think so. No, I don't like that one so much. But it's still pretty. Somebody will like it. Somebody in the world somewhere will like it. We can't all like everything, can we? And it's I always find it so funny that, you know, what one person can really, really love, another person can absolutely hate. We went out with my stepbrother and some friends a while ago, and we went to this restaurant, or it's a pub actually, but went to this pub that we've been to several times before. And I said to my friend, I said, oh look, I said, I absolutely love that picture up on the wall. And it was something that, you know, I would attempt to do. I know I'm going off the track, I'm sorry. But it was this huge picture, and it was like blocks of, I would say, looks as though they'd put hot glue on it or something, blocks of like hot glue or whatever they'd used to make different shapes and that. If we go again, I might take a photograph of it if I can. And then it was all painted silver. I know I'm not explaining this very well, but I absolutely love this picture. And I said, oh, I really love that. I'd love to have a go at that. And she looked at me and she said, really? You like that? I said, yeah, it's great. And she said, oh, no, I don't. You know, and it's just, well, it wouldn't do for everybody to like the same things, would it? But I suppose, you know, I like such a variety of different things. You know, where some people are just this or just that. Some people are just steampunk or just shabby chic, or, you know, which is perfectly fine. But I'm just odd, I suppose. I don't know. But then, I suppose I'm like a jack of all trades, master and none. You know, people that do sort of favour one thing are absolutely excellent in what they do, aren't they? You know, because I suppose they just concentrate on that. And oh, I just love YouTube. I'd hate to be without it. I could live without a television, but the internet and YouTube, and it's just brilliant. I know you get the odd bit of negativity now and again, but just step away from it. Don't entertain any silliness. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm just going to whap that in there, see what happens. Whap it in. It's not going to work, is it? Because you've covered it up, you silly noodle. Duh. The idea is to get it flat. So, don't know what I'm doing now. Just have a go with that, and then there might be some pretty underneath. But yeah, I mean, going back to this, you can, well, I've done a few with what I showed you the other day. Now that's right pathetic, but it's all right. It's just pale with a few bits of splotches in. Try all different things. So today I'm just using the printer ink. I can't remember what paints Nina used, but I'd say I've used the acrylic paints and spray paints. It's all about experimenting. Is that one? Pale now. See, some people as well would wipe all that away and start with fresh foam, but for one thing I don't think I've got enough. And these are actually really quite pretty. Don't know whether it's, where do I want to be? It's not picking it up properly, but you just get such a variety of prettiness. Lovely, aren't they? Right. I don't want to use any more foam. I just want to... That's better. I get on better if I do it with my hands. Right, I'm going for purple. I'm going for purple, people. Not purple people, but purple people. Although I was a purple person yesterday. But it was great, I don't mind. Such a lot of fun, such a lot of fun. I was up late again last night. I've started, I don't know whether I mentioned this yesterday, but I've started some more crocheting. I've started a blanket. I'm doing myself a blankie. Just out of, I mean, I've had this yarn for blooming years. I thought, right, have to get back into crocheting earlier in the week, doing that teacup. Oh, look at that, that might be nice. All right, I've got the crochet book now. So I will show you it one day. Let me see if I can, am I still in shot? Yeah. Do it this way so you can see it. But do please go across to Nina's, because she's got the good camera angle that you can see. Oh, look at that. Wow. That's pretty, isn't it? Oh, pretty. Pale and pretty. I wish you could all talk to me through the screen. Oopsie. a nice pale one. I've not got mud today. If I put a bit more blue in, I might get mud. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there. What am I on? A minute, 20 minutes. Oh my God, won't time fly when you're having fun? So, I hope I've helped answer your questions. I just use the cheap paper. Oh, I had got a bit of mixed media paper there to use, but I won't bother now. Cheap paper. This is printer ink, but you know, you can use, most people use the food colouring. You could use acrylic, try with acrylic paints, spray paints, and that's it really. I think something flat to scrape it off with, and yeah, wear gloves. My hands are not as bad today, look. So right, thank you very much. Ask any questions if you want, but I hope this has helped you a little bit more, and I'll be really cheesed off if I play this back and you can't see. But shall I just show you what I've done? I know you've seen them all, but just hang on a minute. So hanging on my line. I'll just go through these again, look. Pretties, pretties. Oh, it is so addictive. You know, and it's as well, if you've not got a jelly plate but you fancy doing something fun, it's fun. But I never ever waste that. Like I said yesterday, I just keep going and going and going, and because I've got plenty of card and that, and you know, even if I just spread it out on all these sheets that I've got down here, it's, you know, I will then either stamp on it afterwards or do whatever, and then probably just make flowers or something with it. So twaddling on enough. 22 minutes. Thank you very much for watching, and take care, and I shall see you next week sometime. Bye. Have a great weekend.